What is the psychological cost of a situation wherein the true burden of this undertaking falls on an infinitesimally small segment of our population, estimated at maybe 1% or 2%. The rest, to some extent, carry a load in terms of the financial burden, but the personal involvement, the personal sacrifice, is clearly not widely shared. At the very beginning of this undertaking, when the Deputy Secretary of State met with us, I raised the issue some 4.5 years ago, that in a major military undertaking, the first criterion of evaluation must be shared sacrifice. This clearly has been a military undertaking with minimal shared sacrifice. What are the psychological, the cohesive costs involved in this?
It would be difficult, if not impossible, to calculate the psychological cost. I will say we now have an all-volunteer force. And that is a very significant difference from what we had, for example, during Vietnam, the Vietnam conflict. And so I think one needs to keep that in mind. Secondly, there's not a lot of shared sacrifice because we're not paying for this war. We're debt financing this war. We're debt financing this war, and our grandkids are going to pay it off with interest. Compound interest.